Hey guys, it's Coach Herb. Just want to make this video going over how to do the assignment for today. Now, if there's any confusion with the instructions or anything like that, I want to make sure you have a good understanding of how to do it. Now, I believe that the Cami link that wasn't working earlier, so I updated the link, not in the assignment, but sent an update that you can view on Schoology. If you click that link, it'll open up a Google Doc or a Google Slides that has this same image on there. Um, I need to add this to it as well, this reading, because you need this reading to complete the Argentina part of this assignment. But you're doing what is called a one-page summary. We're talking about the Latin American revolutions, inspired by the French French and American revolutions, and of course the Enlightenment. And you have a couple different things to do on the page, and so it's similar to the one page that we did the other day, where you have a couple different things going on. But all this information can be used on your test. Your test is Open Notes. It's on Friday, and it covers this information, no different. No more. So we're going to talk about this for the next couple of days, and then we're going to take a test on it. So it'll be very quick, and it'll get us going through towards Thanksgiving. So like I said, I'll add this to it and make sure you have it, but we will definitely need to have this done by Wednesday at least. But again, just want to go over the directions, and at the top of the page it says social structures of Latin American countries. You have this pyramid here. Okay, this pyramid is how the social hierarchy works in Latin America. There are 5 different categories, and if you go to your book and you go to your online textbook, hmh.co.com, over there at the top, and you sign in, yours is going to look obviously a little bit different than mine. But once you get here, you will see that you need to go to Module 14, Revolutions Sweep of the West. Revolutions, yeah, I think I said that right. And then you go into Lesson 1, and then you'll find your book, student ebook, okay? You open it up, and you can read, the setup and all of that, and then you can click down here. And the first one is Colonial Society Divided. And this is what most of us read in class today as part of our bell work. But in this, you can see the makeup of this pyramid. At the very top, you have the peninsulares, and it says what you're supposed to do for each social class in the pyramid provided. Write down the name of the class, who they are, and the percentage of society they make up. So here, if you read, you'll see that at the top of the Spanish American Society were the peninsulares, people who were born in Spain but now live in Latin America. And so they would be at the top. So these people were born in Spain but now live in Latin America. And you need to also know their percentage. Well, you come down here and you can see that peninsulares make up 22.9%. Well, if you split that in half, because that's also added in with the Creoles, that's 11.45%. So up here you would have peninsulares, people born in Spain, or Europeans born in Spain, and then you would have 11.45%. If we keep reading, you can see that they formed a tiny percentage of the population, and only peninsulares could hold, so they had the best jobs. The next class is so similar to these that they dress like them, walk like them, talk like them, eat like them, have the same traditions, but they're treated differently, and they can't hold the same jobs that peninsulares have because they were born in Latin America. They were Spaniards or Europeans that were born in Latin America, and they were the Creoles. So you would put Creoles and put Spaniards or Europeans born in Latin America, and you would put that right here in the second box. I think you may be able to see that right there in the second box, second part of the pyramid. And then you would need to go back here and see the percentage. And again, it's 22.9%, so it's the other half. And you can get that from down here at the bottom, and that's 11.45%. And you keep doing the same thing as you go down. As long as you read here, you will see you'll get to see the rest of it. Below the Peninsulars and Creoles came the Mestizos. Next were the Mulattoes and the enslaved Africans, and then last at the bottom were the Indians. And so you'll see the social hierarchy there. That's the first part. Okay. The second part of it is these boxes down through here. Okay. And you have these different boxes for the different revolutions. And as you read about the revolutions from this page all the way through to, you can see it on the sidebar over here. You've got revolutions, Creoles, Mexican, Brazil. These are going to be about Haiti. Then you're going to look at Simon Bolivar and Venezuela, and then Mexico and Brazil. And I have provided for you this one, the Argentina Revolution. And what you do is you're looking for the revolutionary leader. So the example I used today, if we talked about the American Revolution, the revolutionary leader would be George Washington. Well, each of these revolutions had a revolutionary leader. And so you'll read that information there. And if we kind of read through here and skim this information, you know, right here it says San Martin leads the Argentine Revolutionary Forces. So that's the revolutionary leader. And so you could add that in down here as revolutionary leader. When it asks you for the colonial power, it's asking for the country in Europe that ruled over that country in Latin America. So for instance, in Argentina, if we come down here, we'll see that the Argentinas had enough. The Argentines had seen enough of Spanish rule, so they had been ruled by the Spanish or Spain. So the colonial power that it had in Argentina was Spain. The next one asks who revolted, or the social class. Well, that comes from the pyramid. It's either going to be the Peninsulares, the Creoles, the Mulattoes, the Mestizos, or the Indians. And so it's going to be one of those five, including the African Americans here in the mulatto space. So if we scroll down here again to the reading on Argentina, we look for a social class that overthrew different people. So as we read, but it says here, a group of Creoles came to him demanding a town council. They then would not be denied, and then eventually Creoles did not want Viceroy Cisneros to continue. So you have all those things there, and it's definitely the Creoles. So we scroll back up and we'd put Creoles. It asks if the revolution was violent. Well, violence means that a war takes place, or a battle takes place, or someone dies. And so down here it talks about, you know, in the early years of the war, the independence movement, the rebels had success against Spanish troops, so they did fight. Military leadership, things like that mean there was fighting. And then lastly, you are to add two details from the stories, from these readings, that help you remember it. Their main ideas, they're the most important points, the MIPs, and you put those two details into your writings here. So I would say almost always that an important detail is when they declared independence, and this one's here. So on July 9th, 1816, Argentina formally declared independence from Spain. And so that would definitely be a main idea or key detail. Excuse me. And then you just got to have two. So you would do the same thing for each one of these, but your readings for every other one besides Argentina is going to come from in here. So like you can see, it goes in this order: revolutions in Americas. You've got the ones in Haiti, and then you've got Simon Bolivar in Venezuela, and then you have Mexico. It's not clicking, but it didn't go there very quickly. Yes, you have Mexico, and then you've got Brazil, and it's not going to go very quickly. There it is. Okay, so you have those ideas there. And so if you have any questions, please feel free to email me and let me know. But make sure you fill out the pyramid with the social hierarchy and fill out the information needed to complete the 5 different revolutions that take place on your one-page summary. If you have any questions, let me know, and have a great day.